Yeah, hello, good day, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome into today's tutorial where I'm going to be taking you step by step on how to use any formula in Excel. As a data analysis, we are meant to what? Meant to familiarize ourselves with the formula in Excel, both in Excel and other software. But Excel, we are going to explore the more in formula and functions in Excel to solve our basics, a little basic task in Excel. So for today, we are going to look at all these formula that we have here. So we are looking at average, maximum, minimum, date, time, joint and test, number, and also if statement, lookup, conditional and all. So today we will start by looking at the basic formula in Excel by addition, subtraction, multiplication, division in Excel. So we have two data set given to us here, which we have one and two. So, and if you want to add this together, so how can you go about that? So let's come here to this answers here. So now, for instance, let's say that we want to add one and two together. What I'm going to do, just press equal to. Let me put my distance small. Now I can able to see it. So just let me put it small. Yeah. So what you are going to do here is that I'm just going to come here a little bit. So we have this as our own data set. So in short, what you have to do here is just to come to this answer here. Click equal to. When you click equal to, then you click on your data set here. So then add it together. So plus this, that is going to give you 3. So and for this, press equal to. So we want to subtract it, that will be 2 minus 1. 2 minus 1. So press answer. So now for this one, just for multiplication, so just look on this, then put the asterisk, so then plus 1. So that's what 2. So that multiply it for us. So now for the division, click on 2 divided by division line. So it's going to give you same 2. So if you want power, press equal to, then when you click on your work like this, then you raise it to the power of 1. So then press equal to. That's all. So about the formula, so of adding or subtracting or multiplying or division. So that's how to do that. So now for the second one, we want to look at introduction to the functions. So what are the functions? The function gives you the ability to do varieties of things like performing mathematical operation, look up value, or even calculate date and time. Let's try a few ways to add up some values in Excel. So now for this one, what I'm going to do, I just want to add something. So just press equal to here, then write SUM. After you write SUM, sum, then open bracket, then click on this, align it to this side, then press enter. So but for this one too as well, if you want to find the sum here, what you are going to just to highlight your work, you can use another method. Let's go through that. See this quick analysis that come up here, just click on it. When you click on it, click on total. So just press sum. So it's going to add it up for you. So for this one too as well, just highlight your work, click on quick analysis, then come on total, then sum it. So that's all. For this one too as well, click on this if you want to count. So just click on this, click on total. So you see count here, then click on count. So how many count that is there? It's 5. So that's how to do about that. For the average, if you come here, you want to find the average in Excel. So this is the simplest way to do it. Just press equal to, then write average. So after you write average, then like this. So highlight your work from here to this side, close the bracket. So you see it already give us the average. So and if you want it in a quicker analysis too as well, just highlight your work to this side. When they brought this quick analysis for you, click on it, click on total, then click on average. So that's how to get that. For this one too as well, click on this, highlight your work. After you highlight your work to this part, then click on quick analysis and click on total. So you're going to get your average. So and if you want to write it, just press the average like this. Then highlight your work, this part. So then close the bracket, then press enter. So that's how to find average in Excel. So for any data set, so for the maximum and minimum, when you come here, you want to find the minimum value of this. Just write min, then click on this, highlight it to this part, close the bracket, press enter. So that's how to find the minimum. So and maximum. But for maximum, just write max. The mas and open bracket, click on this one down to this part. So from here down to this part. So now let me do it so that max open bracket 50 to this part. So close bracket. So I'm going to get 50 back. So for this one too, we want to find maybe maximum or so let's do maximum. So maximum or minimum. So open your bracket, click on this, right to this part. That's it. So no value. So just let's do maximum. So if you click on maximum, open your bracket, align this to this part, then close it. So we get the maximum for that. So for the minimum, for date and time I mean, so if you want to perform date and time, what you are going to do is just to for today, so you want to find today date without stressing yourself. This is how to go about that. So what you are going to do is just to come up here, then when you get here, let me move it a little bit to this part. So when you get here, what you are going to do is just to press equal to. When you press equal to, then write today. So you want to get today date. So and close your bracket, press enter. So you see, you can get today date. Today date is 3/19/2025. So here, that's our date. So and we can see that we got our date perfectly and correctly. So that's how to do that. That's how to get our date. In any data set given to you. So that's how to get date and time. So here too, if you look at it, you can see that the date, everything is corresponding. So and it's bogus. So now for the join, if you want to join two letters together, let's say that you want to join this Andy and not together in a sheet. So this is how to do it. This is how to go about that. You press equal to. After you press equal to, then click on this. So after you click on that, then what I'm going to do is just to put that percent. So after you put that percent, then put the quotation mark, comma. So after you put the quotation mark and comma, then give a space a little bit. So then put that percent again, then click on this. After you click on that, click OK. So you see, you have gotten the joint for all this one together like that. So if you want to do for this one now, let's say you want to write the full name, everything to be the way this thing, there's no comma, you don't want anything related to like comma like that inside it. So what you are going to do about that is just to press equal to, then click on this. Then after that, you are going to put a percent. So after you put a percent, just put a little space like this. I want us to put a part of a little space like this, then put ampersand again. After you put ampersand, click on this, then click enter. So you can see it has done it for both of the two. So and you can find out that it has do the normal justice to what you are looking for. That is John and test number. So for if statement, if you want to use if statement to find out anything, what you are using this statement is that if statement allow you to make a logical comparison between condition, and if statement generally says that if one function is true, do something, otherwise do something else. The formula can return text. So it can return text for you. Maybe you want to have found any text, you can return the text for you, or even more calculators. So here what I'm going to do is just to want to find maybe this thing 50 here is true or false. So when you want to find that, what you are going to do is just to come here. When you come here under the if function, so for the apple. Just press equal to, then write if. After I write if, then open your bracket. So when you open your bracket, you want to find maybe apple is correct or is not. So, or let me use this instead. So you now put the greater than or less than. So after you put that, so put 100, if it's greater than less than 100. So just to indicate it for you, less than 100. So then you want it to be true or false. So what you are going to do is just to, let me use 9, C9. C9 should be equal to apple, question mark. So apple. So after you put the quotation mark there, then press comma, then write true. So true, comma, false, then close it, press enter. So you can see it has give me true. So if the apple value is not correct, so it's going to bring false. But now the answer is correct. That's why it brought what? It brought true. So assuming the value that I selected is not apple, so I select another thing. Let's say that we select orange for instance. So and press enter. So you see you bring false for me because orange is not the value that is inside that cell. So it is apple that is there. So if I press apple, it's going to bring false. If I press this, it's going to bring true. So now let me extend it to this part. So you see e brought false for this one too as well. So if I come here and I change it to, let's say that I change it to C9. So what is going to bring true because that's what is there. So now after that we find this if statement. So now the next one I'm going to do is just to find the VLOOKUP. So how can we get the VLOOKUP of this? I want to look up for the value of apple. So on this sheet. So what you are going to do is just to press equal to here. And let me come down a little bit. When you get here, press equal to, then write VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. Open your bracket. After you open your bracket, then you are going to select all your tables starting from here down to this part. So after you select it, then press 2. So the range of the value, the place where you are looking at, look what value range. So is this, then the lookup value number column is 2 because that's the place where you are looking your value from. So when you press that, then you write false. So close your bracket and press enter. There's a duplicate argument for this, yes. So the reason why it's bringing that is because the function that I use here is kind of big. So let's use I want us to use another thing entirely. So just select your work. So you select this first, the normal cell that you want to show 317 first. After that, comma, then now select your work starting from here, starting from 617 here, this part. So after that, you press comma and click enter. So for the first two, you press comma. After you press comma, then close it, then press enter. So you can see that it has give us the answer to be 50 here. So after you write the formula like this at the top here, this formula, that if you look up 617, the very place you want, like the things you are looking for, which is apple. So after you click on that, that's your lookup value. So after you click on lookup value, so then you select all the tables, then you now look for where the apple is on your table. Is this number 2? Is it number 3? So now it's number 2. So after that, you put the first to bring up the exact value you are looking for as for you. So then click on enter. So you get that. So for this one now, if you want to look up for pork, so after you write VLOOKUP and open the bracket like this, so you look up for the value. So the pork is there. So after you click on that, then you select all the ranges. Select it. So then put place comma. So the pork is number what? Pork. Here is number what? So you just select it and put the number. So the number that pork is, you have 1, 2, 3. So that will be 4. So after that, write first, then close the bracket, press enter. Okay, let's do it. So think what's going on here. Okay, okay. Let's just do for it. So just come here, place your value here. 2. So after you place it to be 2, then click enter. So you're gonna get the value for pork, which is what? Which is 10 here on this table. So now that's all. Then the next thing I'm going to do is just to come here for this one here. So now for the pass-through, you can do this one too as well, because I'm going to drop the value, the table on what do you call it? I'll drop it on the video description so that you can use it for practice. So for pass-through now, let's say that I want to find the pass-through. Part is not here, so it's going to bring down this thing for you, no value for you. So that's all about that for the VLOOKUP. So for the conditional format function, so here we want to use SUMIF and SUMIF to find out your sets, to sum up the sets that you are looking at. Let's say that you are looking for apples on this place. So how many apples do you have here? So this SUMIF is going to count the apples, the how many times the apples occur in your set for you. So it's going to tell you, so it's going to tell you the times and their total summation for only the apples alone, only the apples alone. So that is the what it's going to calculate for you out here. It's not going to calculate everything, but it's only the apples alone. So now for us to get that, you press equal to, then write SUMIF. Then after write SUMIF, then click writing this. So everything here down to this part, I see 3. After you click on that, then press comma. So then click comma, come and click on the normal counting. So after you click on that normal counting, but then where you want to see your value, 317. So you press comma, then close the bracket right there, then press enter. So you see that count only the apple function for us. So how many times did the apple come out here? It's 3 times. Apple here, apple here, apple here. So and it's 50-50. 50 times 3 is 150. So that's how to calculate the total sum of any value that is not in that is in the set. Like you calculate the total value of those ones alone for you. So without calculating the other one. So now for this one I want to use SUMIF. SUMIF is just a, let's say that is the plural of this. So now you select all the range value here for apple here. So after select it, then press comma. So for this one too as well, so you will select this one, the second one, then press comma. Then you're gonna put the place what you want to see your result, where you want to see your result. So when you want to see your result, you'll be here. So that will be what do you call it? F17. So you place that there too. That will be F17. So comma. So then for this, So we want to find FG. So that's going to be T17 here. Then close the bracket, press enter. You see that there's a little bit argument. So what you are going to do, just after you select that and select the second one, so then the next one you are going to do is just to click on this. I want us to first of all clear this, click on this one here down to this part. So for the first row, press comma. For the second row, click on this to this part. So after that, we select the range, then close the bracket, press enter. So now you see it has calculated for us the Orange and Florida here. How many Orange and Florida do you have? You have only one. So and their this thing, their month is 20 here on top here. So you can see, and that's the only thing that it calculated for us. So that's the only thing that it calculated for us. So that's the only thing we got this value to be 20 here in this data set. So you can use SUMIF to detect, to sum the one value you are looking for. So the one that have only Orange and Florida, that's the data set that it brought out for us. So using SUMIF. So now we also have function wizard. So what this one did is just to perform VLOOKUP in another way. So what you are going to do is just to go to insert function. So when you go to insert function, when you get to insert, so I want us to go into formula. When you go to in formula, you click on insert function. When you click on insert function, you see it like this, something like this here at the top. So the lookup value here is see 10. You can see it. We have this thing and 2 and 4. So after you click on that, and where you are looking your value here, you are looking for apple. After you select it, then the range of your value starting from C5 to D8, and the place where the value you are looking for is 2. Then after you are done with that, then click OK. So it's going to sum it. We're going to look up the value for you with ease using this. So if you know the name of the function you want, but you are not sure on how to build it, you can use the function wizard to help you out. So now here we have formula errors. So at some point in time, you will run across a formula that has an error. So which is displayed error. So if you have error, if you have error, you can be helpful, because error can be helpful because they point out when something is not working right, but they can be challenging to fix. So how can you fix it? So if you want to fix any error, so you can use if error functions. So and when you come here and press equal to here, so then you type if error, then after you press if error, so and then let's put the quotation mark here, right, NA has no value. So and close your bracket, press enter. So you see, so if you have any error, so it's going to solve it for you. Instead of bringing hash, now it brings no value, which is NA. That means it's going to be 0. So now that's all for the formula. That's all for the formula for today. So try and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more video like this. So and also make sure that you share the video to people to benefit from it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching.